Hello everyone, welcome to DocEngage. This is Jayashree. In this video, I am going to show you how to configure all the master data which will be useful on daily basis. For that, we need to go on to settings. In the settings, we have template master and the templates. In the template master, all the predefined templates will be there which you can directly import like medical medicine instruction, allergies, labs. If we import all this data, it will it will get all the default instruction or templates which we have given in the backend. And next, if you want to configure all the templates on your own, then you can go into this templates where we have field templates. In the field templates, we can add the religion templates, like whatever the religion if you want to capture, you can add these templates from here. This templates will be shown in the patient registration form, and then ethnic background as well, like if they're American Indians or Nepalis or South Korean, like that you can add all the ethnic background. If you want to add the allergies templates, you can add the allergy templates. Here we have a type of allergies like food, skin, dust, or insect. We can select the type of allergy and then write the name of the allergy, and we can use this allergy names in the patient registration form or in the lead registration form. Then diagnosis, we can add the diagnosis with ICD code. We can enter the ICD code and diagnosis as well. We can edit and delete if we want to delete also. And then outcome goal, we can add outcome goal and the locality template. Like if we can add the locality template, like if you want to add a locality name, city, district, state, and if you add the template, then this template you can reuse while creating a patient or a lead. For that, I'll go into this add locality template and select the country name, state name, city name, and the area, and then give the pin code and save. All the localities which I have added templates, it will show here in the list page where I can edit or deactivate as well. Then case category. The case category we can add like what is the type of visit types which we are providing in our hospital. We can add this in the visit type, like home care or in clinic, or if you have any other visit type, you can add the visit types here. And then dispense unit, we already have some predefined templates here. If you want to add more templates, you can add the dispense template. This dispense template will show in the inventory part where you will be adding the products. These templates will show in the inventory part. And then tags, if you want to add any tags in lead form or in the patient registration form, you can add the tags, like if it is VIP, or if you want to add if some other templates, you can add templates just by giving name here and saving. And then activity tags also, while running a campaign or while adding an activity, you can add this tag. You can write these tags here and use this tag while creating an activity. So I have created two activities, like follow up for 30 days, follow up for 60 days, like that. You can add the activity tags and save. And then notes. In the notes, we can add note library or note section. Notes library is nothing but notes which will be adding the notes template, like symptoms or the chief complaint or history. And then we can reuse this while doing the chatting. This will make the provider work easier. So I have made a separate video for how to add notes and library and notes section. So you can refer that video, which is in the chatting. You can refer the chatting video. You'll get the complete idea about the note library and note section. So next one is referral. In the referral, referral is nothing but like if you are getting any patient or lead through online or through offline. For that, we can use this referral types while creating a patient or lead. We'll have one referral field where you can select the referral type. For example, if the referral type is online, inquiry type is online, and in that a subtype will be there. subtype will be like online is the inquiry type, and the subtype will be social media. And then the source or reference which is there here, that will be like a Facebook. This is the inquiry type which I have already added some here. You can add online, offline, or staff, or any other referral types. In other one is, sorry, inquiry type, and the other one is inquiry subtype. Inquiry subtype is online is the inquiry reference type here online, and then in the reference subtype we can add the whatever subtype you want to add, like let us say Instagram, and enter, save. Now this inquiry subtype as added. Then next one is source or reference. Here I will select the inquiry reference type is online, and then subtype will be social media, and then here I can add the Instagram again. Like, sorry, I made this subtype will be online, subtype will be social media. Okay, I already have the social media. Okay, I have subtype already created, so I don't need to create it again. And I'll select online is the reference type and social media is the subtype. Here I'll add the Instagram and save. Now this source or reference is added. Next one is reference activities. Reference activities is nothing like whenever you're running a campaign, you're sending some campaign messages like in the Instagram, Facebook, or in some other social media, somewhere you are running some campaigns activities. So you need to know that where, from which source this particular activity, this particular from which campaign or from which campaign this lead or a patient has come. So for that you can use this reference activities, like from Christmas campaign this lead has generated, from the Diwali campaign this particular patient has generated. Like that we can create the activity reference activities here. Next one is appointment cancel reason. We can add the cancel appointment cancel reason. Whenever you are canceling any appointment for the patient, you can give this particular reason in the reason section, appointment cancel reason section, then save. And next one is medicine instruction. We already have some master templates. You can import that, or if you want to add any instruction based on your hospital requirement, you can add the medicine instructions also. And this particular medicine instruction will be reflecting in the while you are writing the prescription. So based on your instruction, hospital instruction requirement, you can write the medicine instructions here. Next one is service plan. Service plan nothing is nothing but a care plan which you are providing for the patients. For this, I have already made one more video for the service plan. You can refer that video, which is in the care plan video. I have clearly showed how to add the service plan and what is the service plan name, work list, all this. So you can refer that video. Next one is provider dynamic form. Provider dynamic form is nothing but if a nurse or doctor has to assist the patient by asking different questions, and those information can be maintained through assessment forms. For that you can add the assessment form here. As per the specialty, you can design the assessment form like what kind of data you want to fill up here. So first I'll show you how to configure the provider dynamic form. For that, I'll go into this provider dynamic form and I need to click on add dynamic form. And I have already created one dynamic form here for blood donation assessment form, in which I have given the name of the dynamic form, and if I want to give code I can give, and the action name I can give like save or done. And then as associate to assessment form or care record or LS result, RIS result, I can select whichever form I'm creating. Right now I'm preparing the assessment form, so I'll associate to assessment form. I can even select the specialty. Based on the specialty I can create the assessment form. And then Here I have this section. I can add new section also. Right now I have already added one section which is blood donation assessment form. I can edit the section name and I can also give the description which will show here as a header. So this is the blood donation assessment form. I have given the blood donation assessment form as the name. Then I have selected one text area where I can write the patient name. I can use the text field. For text field, if I click on text field, there is one text field. I can edit this and write the name of the like label of this particular text field. So it is like, for example, I can write contact number, contact number, and this is actually number, so I'm selecting this as a number. So only the number field, this field becomes a number one. Only the numbers will be can be added, and if I can make this as a mandatory by enabling this required field here and then save. So now one new field has been added. I can add the text field like same. Here I can edit the field and write the label for this particular text area. Or I can also remove this if I don't want this field, extra field. I can remove, and I can also use the image. I also add the table. For the table, I can edit this table and write the row names and column names. If I want to add new row, I can add new rows and new columns. I can add new rows where I can rename or remove the row also. Like this, I can add the table, and also this select field under radio groups. For the radio groups, if I select the radio group, then this particular I have selected a radio group for the blood group, and I have given in the options like A positive is the label, and the field also same way I can use this radio button. If I go into this edit, it will ask me for the option label and the value. For that I have given A positive, and the in the value also I have given as A positive. Same things we have to add in the label as well as the values. And then next one is checkbox. For the checkbox, if you use radio button, then only one option they can select. If you use checkbox, then in the multiple options you can select. For example, vegetarian or non-vegetarian is one of the options which I have given. This is a checkbox. I can if I give this particular checkbox group, then they can select both the fields. And if you have any image to upload, like you can use the organization or any image that you want to use, then you can use also. And also you can use the show disclaimer. If you want to give any disclaimer, you can write the complete disclaimer here in the body of this particular content, particular field. And then if the signature is required mandatory, then you can then enable this e-signature required feature and just save. So, and that particular form will be visible in this list page, and you can see this in the care record assessment forms. Under the assessment forms, like here in the care records assessment, you can see the assessment form, whichever provider dynamic form you have added, it will show here in the assessments list. You can select a patient and write the assessment form. By a provider can write the assessment form. The same way you can configure the patient dynamic form also. In the patient dynamics form also same, all the if you want to add any new section, you can add multiple section, add paragraphs. If you want to give checkbox groups, same, you can create a dynamic form, assessment form based on your requirement, which you can share to the patient, and patient will be filling this all the details. Like whenever you want to capture any general information from the patient, you can also share the assessment form to the patient, where the patient can fill the details and send it to you. This is how we create the provider dynamic form and patient dynamic forms. And next one is modify edit permissions. In here you can give the edit permission if you want to keep your data private, if you don't want to give edit option to all the providers, then you can like or not for providers, then you can change the edit permissions also here. For the prescription, if you edit this, here you can see the only owner can edit the, like whoever has created the prescription, only that particular patient provider will have the provision to edit the prescription. If you give owner and admin, then the provider who has created the prescription and the admin can only edit the prescription. If you give anyone in the organization, all the providers who has the access to login, then all that provider can edit the prescription notes or dynamic forms or estimation invoice. So you can configure based on your requirements. And then next one is medical certificate. If the doctor wants to give any certificate on the patient condition or fitness, then doctor can share the medical certificate. And to add the medical certificate, we can create some forms here. And if I click on this add certificate, we'll have this certificate field. I have created one certificate already. I'll show you. This is how the format looks. Like this is to certify that the Mr. or Miss, and here the patient name will come. So that format, if I edit and show, this is the format which I have created. This is to certify that Miss or Mrs. like patient full name. Here in the drop down, you can select if you want to give patient details, then you can select patient name or address. Residing at the patient, I have given the address like here. You can select that ID patient, like if you want to give the address like street 1, street 2, city, state, country, postal code. So all this you can select based on the your requirement. Then whose signature is given below based on the examination. I certify that he or she is good. She in good mental physical health including normal eyesight. So he like this I can configure my medical certificate. Here I have given the place and I have selected the organization, city. Here I can also give like and state, organization state will come. Also I can select the country also, and the signature of the medical officer. And from here I have selected the provider and given the provider name with the provider registration ID name and with the registration number. Like this you can configure your medical certificate, which you can share to the patient after doing the after completing all the treatment and update. So this is how we create the medical certificate, and I hope you all understood. Thank you all.